place is beautiful. Where are we? What's this? You can't get through with this thing in the way.
There's gotta be some way to get through.
You mean more switches?
I don't think it's a switch.
What should I do?
Take a look around and see what you can find. Pino must be somewhere ahead.
Okay.
And with that, folks, welcome to part 21 of Gurumin's A Monstrous Adventure. That was a little weird what just happened there in that cutscene, full of a little mystery there. But I'm not gonna have an opportunity to talk long because we have another cutscene after this. But welcome back, folks. How are you doing today? I am doing just as awesome as I can be. The last part pretty much explained, you know, why I haven't been updating as much. So if you need to know what's been happening, check out the last part. But before I get all talky happy and all that stuff, we got another cutscene coming up in just a bit. So I hope you folks are enjoying the game and get ready for the cutscene that's about to play.
What?
No. I am too late.
The time has come at last.
What?
Tokaron's revival has begun.
Tokaron? That sounds kind of familiar.
I told you about him. He's the great dragon that attacked this world long ago.
You mean the dragon imprisoned with this girl?
Yes, the one trapped by a human hero and a monster warrior. That was your grandfather and this monster here.
My grandpa? The hero? And Motaro? You were the monster warrior?
But it is to you, descendant of the courageous hero, that I owe my success.
What are you talking about?
This!
You!
The Prince was Puku in disguise. He fooled all of us, monsters and phantoms.
All went as planned. The only thing that can break the crystal imprisoning Tokaron is that drill, and I needed you to wield it.
Fighting his servants. Finding the drill so you could save him from his kidnappers. It was all part of his plan.
Even saving Pino from the dog? And meeting the other monsters?
Of course, it was all planned. I needed you strong, so I had you fight. But the charade is over.
Why are you doing this?
Why? To get revenge on humankind.
On us? What did we ever do to you?
Enough talk! Tokaron is back. There is something I must do.
You call, Master?
The hero's descendant and the monster warrior are powerless to stop me. Just sit back and watch.
Wait!
He went inside. That is where Tokaron is imprisoned.
We have to go stop him.
Whoa, talk about shocker, but that's not really a shocker because you kind of seen the hints and clues without the game anyway that, you know, Puku was kind of up to no good. I mean, if you read the signs are everywhere, but yeah, that had to be quite the shocker for some time. But right now, we're going to go take care of him. At least the first phase of the fight within fighting this guy, and by the first phase you'll see what I mean in just a bit. But this phase right here is really no problem, but for now I'm gonna be quiet because there's gonna be a little cutscene playing in just a moment.
Are you still here?
You think I'm just going to let you go? What's this all about?
Quiet! I didn't want to hurt you, but you leave me no choice. Get her, Giga!
Okay, so this guy right here, which is Giga, if I'm even saying that right, this guy is not hard at all to take care of. First thing you want to do is equip your fire part to your drill, because it's going to do great damage to it. So if you attack him from afar with pretty missile attack, it also does great damage. And when he has the rocks, you'll be able to see about that when he eventually deals it, which he's doing it right now. He's kind of like got like the Rock and Sock'em gloves on. You folks remember that? The Rock and Sock'ems? We actually had that, and I had my brother at the time. He was pretty close to me in age. We was only about a year apart. We still are a year apart. Why I'm using that in the past tense, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we had the Sock'em Bopper game or whatnot, you know, more fun than a pillow fight, and we were sitting there just beating the crap out of each other. And I think my mom eventually took him away from us because, you know, we was getting a little too serious with them, more serious than what we needed to be anyway. I mean, we was really going at it. We should have took boxing lessons. But yeah, as long as you got your fire part equipped, this guy is pretty much a joke, and it's not going to take you very long to defeat this guy, as pretty much I just did. But I'm going to be quiet because right now it's going to get a little exciting because we have the real fight that's about to start. So let's watch.
Ready to give up?
You haven't won yet. I'll fight you myself.
About time.
As you folks can see, Parin was just tired. She really wants to fight this guy for herself. As you can see, she was kind of, you know, saying, you know, stop playing these games. Why don't we just settle this? But yeah, all the Prince of Piku, all his attacks can be avoided just by running around the arena. You want to equip your ice, you know, when he starts using fire. I mean, common sense. But if you look at his sword to see, this will freeze him in place so you can attack him. And if you have a level 4 helmet, it'll make the fight easier. So after you beat this guy, we'll be able to receive another reward, which will be the another life gem. So yeah, folks, basically there's really not a real strategy into beating this guy. I pretty much just read that off of the strategy guide that I was able to pull up. So yeah, all I can say is just good luck. Dodge his attacks whenever you can. I mean, common sense will tell you to dodge his attacks. And yeah, just best of luck. I mean, this fight isn't really exciting, you know. It's just him teleporting around the whole area and shooting beams at you and constant teleportation, folks. So yeah, it kind of glimmers as, you know, this whole game was kind of building up to taking this guy down, you know, because we didn't really know who he was, obviously, but, you know, it's just the things he was doing and being mysterious and mischievous. It was just really getting to Parin, and kind of to me as well as the player, because I was like, you know, this guy is such a douche, you know, him, but everybody has their reasons into why they do the things they do. It might not be a, you know, respectable reason, but, you know, everyone does the thing he gotta, that they do. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not really causing much damage to him as he is to me, but that'll be expected as the quote-unquote final boss. I mean, really not really, but yeah, I'm going ahead. The reason why I equipped the ice, even though he's not really shooting anything fire related, is because I thought the ice would do more damage to this guy, as more damage than what my fire was doing to him anyway. But yeah, but anyway, just go off a quick tangent. I hope you folks are enjoying your Smash Bros, and I hope you folks are enjoying the holidays. Honestly, in my opinion, the holidays, I'm just trying to get through it. I want to get through the holidays as quickly as possible because it's just chaotic where I work at at the moment. So yeah, it's just hustle and bustle and chaotics, just being chaotic. But I hope you folks are spending time with your family. I hope you have some days off. 11 minutes later, this fight was taking a ridiculous amount of time, and basically he was just doing the same attacks over and over, so I didn't want to subject you folks to that, so I just kind of, skip it to where I eventually beat this guy, because he was taking way too much time, folks, and I didn't want to, pretty much I didn't want the whole part being, longer than what it needed to be, so I just cut the fight to where I get the few last hits on this guy so we can progress through this game more, because just because we beat this guy doesn't mean the game's over yet. Remember, in the beginning of this part, we do have another opponent to go through and pretty much to defeat. But anyway, I was able to freeze him for a moment and was able to get a couple of good hits off this guy, because this guy is constantly moving around and teleporting, and the fight can become pretty annoying because of that. But once you get him to where you need to be, just considering the fact if he doesn't defeat you first, then you'll be good. As you can see, I'm kind of running low on health. I only had one health item that was available to me, and you dickhead, he attacked me while I was trying to get my weapon, but only a few more hits left, and not even a few hits left. That king is just defeated. Well, not king, but prince. What's wrong with me today? I'm tired. But anyway, with that, folks, as I stated before, we get another life gem, and this is the last life gem of the game, so I'm gonna relish in it. I wonder if people probably does this. I'll probably go over if I have enough time to, but gemless run, I'll get into that later.
Checkmate.
That's my line.
What?
I just needed to buy time. By now, Tokaron should be free. Come, Tokaron, blessed dragon of destruction! It's too strong! I can't... Ah!
Goku! What happened?
Tokoro swallowed him up. The dragon is even more powerful than before.
Where'd he go?
Judging by the direction, Great Fang.
Great Fang.
A giant cleft. It cuts through many worlds. That is where we fought to imprison Tokoro so long ago.
Really?
It is said that once Tokoro used Great Fang to travel between worlds, including the human world, bringing destruction wherever he
We
went.
can't let him destroy another world. Let's go!
Yes, we must follow him.
Come on!
I don't know about you folks, but that music was just epic watching that cutscene right there. But anyway, we have to make our way to Great Fang, but before we do that, we actually got a couple more stuff to discover and explore before we take down Tokaron. If I'm actually saying that right, I believe I am. But before I do that, I want to make sure I stock up on items, because I don't know what I'm going to get myself into when it comes to fighting this great dragon that it took so long to defeat. But until then, folks, stay tuned to the next part. Take care.